Oh my God. Kenya is the best thing that has happened to Africa. Kenyans are so welcome. You know when they say Karibu, they mean it. They mean it. As in, they are so sincere. They are so welcoming. They're so patient, so kind. Like every day, I'm wowed by their hospitality, and I'm addicted to chapati right now. Yeah, I was telling someone that even Kenyan street food is cool, and it's just a calm, nice, peaceful people and the place, and I love the weather. You know, it's not hot, it's not cold. It's just a perfect blend. It's fantastic. Even the Uber people, the public transport people, they are so gracious, so kind. Customer service here is top notch. Just went to get my glasses done. I needed to change my frames, and I did visit a couple of optometrics and all that. And I know I think I tried over 50 pairs, and they were so patient. Taking the time and all that. People serve and they don't ask for tips. They don't expect tips. They don't expect you to pay them for
Nothing like sister, anything for the girls.
I miss that. Yeah, I don't miss that. But like 80 for the boys, 80 for the boys. As in, and you're getting paid a salary. The best thing that ever happened is M-Pesa. M-Pesa is fantastic. It's really good. I do speak a bit of Amharic now because yeah. So, but the language thing is so bad because I know how many times I've gotten my orders in the restaurants mixed up.
Oh.
Because of yes, in Addis Ababa, because of the language barrier. And I do have one other issue. I know that the Ethiopians are gonna kill me. Yeah, Ethiopians, you guys are great. I like you, but the truth is,
She's just sharing her experience.
yeah, I'm just sharing my experience. Like in Addis, I would walk on the streets, and then people would be yelling at me, Africa, Africa.
Are you serious?
Yes, they would be yelling Africa at me, hey Africa. And if they're talking to you, they refer to you, oh, the African. Oh, the African person.
I don't know Africans.
That's the thing. And the funny thing is, someone referred to me as Africa one day, and I referred back to him as Africa, and he got offended. So I had to go back to my colleagues and ask. I'm like, okay, when you guys say Africa, I used to think you guys meant it in a friendly way. I didn't know it was derogatory because I just said it back to someone, and the person was offended. So so that was just not a very pleasant, experience
Because of your skin color.
Yes, because of my skin color. I just felt as if it's a one Africa. I love Habesha people. I think they're awesome. They actually have a very rich culture, taking Buna and the Injera, really nice culture and all that. But, it just kind of like makes you feel like you're not welcome. Yes, although, you still meet some very nice people there. The difference in Kenya is that everybody speaks English. So it's easier. And I don't know if it's because they were also colonized by the British. So I kind of find similarities with Kenya and Nigeria. But the other thing I find strange here is the right-hand steering. So the left or right-hand side? Yeah, the right-hand steering. Because anytime I want to get into a car, I go to where the driver is instead of where, so that's also a difference. And then the weather. In Ethiopia, you could be getting 20 degrees and abruptly it drops to 13.
Wow.
You cannot go anywhere without a jacket or a sweater. It was usually so very, very cold, But here in Kenya, beautiful weather. You can afford to just go take off your jacket. You don't have to go with a jacket and all that. You just, just chill. And then here, the people are more prone to learning. In Kenya, a Kenyan doesn't understand you. He will ask for you to understand slowly. But in Addis Ababa, it was a bit more aggressive. I did have a lot of fun in Addis, and I did visit some very, very nice places in Addis, and I met some awesome Habesha people as well. But it's just that Kenyans make you feel more welcome. They make you feel as if this is Africa and welcome home. And then the food brands, like the options you have. You have a lot of options here in Kenya, in Nairobi. You have so many options. In Ethiopia, not so much. Right now, I remember going into a supermarket for the first time, and there were so many brands of yogurt. I was lost for choice. I was like, oh, wow. How do I do this, Then, oh my God, I remember I use Nivea, and the particular Nivea I used to use, I had to bring it all the way from Nigeria when I was living in Addis, because you couldn't get, if you're going to buy like stuff, it was like 4 or 5 times the price. I understand why, because it's landlocked in Addis Ababa, and then there's no port and all, and you have to bring some of these things in. I do understand, but it was really, really very, very difficult, getting brands. But here, oh my God, accommodation here is uber expensive. Yes, accommodation is expensive, and the purchasing power of the Kenyan shillings, you actually get you get everything you want. But for instance, with 20,000 shillings, if I convert it to birr, I'm going to buy more than Kenyan shillings. Yeah, things are a bit on the high side. The females in Kenya are a lot more friendly than the males.
Yes. Very
Yes,
true.
I do, and I did ask somebody why, and they did tell me that it was because that over the last decade, emphasis has been on the girl child, the girl child, the girl child, and not on the on men. So men have kind of like taken a back seat. Okay, so the other thing I like about Kenya is that Kenyan men are comfortable not being in the front row, and yeah, and I think the dating culture here is a bit different. A few of the friends I've met in terms of the guys, they would expect to share bill, like share the bill with you.
In Kenya.
Yes, share the bill. But in Nigeria, no. A Nigerian man is a provider, a nurturer. He takes charge. That's just the culture. So it's a bit of a different. And if a Nigerian person likes you in terms of dating, he will come up straight and tell you, "I like you." But for the Kenyan guys,
So first of
they
all,
would observe and then go and then take their time. So that. Okay, another thing is sometimes when you have a discussion with a Kenyan person to do something and you agree on a date,
I get you.
yeah, instead of them telling you that okay, it's not convenient, they would rather just keep quiet and ghost you.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the thing I've noticed.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I think I feel
you concur.
yeah.
Yes, I agree.
Yeah. So they would ghost you. Like I had a business arrangement with someone and we had everything planned. The next day we're supposed to meet and conclude on the business arrangement, and guess what? Up till date, haven't heard from the person. Calling, phoning, texting, nothing.